Right now we are connected with Astronacci founder and CEO Gemma Guyardi. Gemma, you there with us? Hi, how are you?
Yes. How are you doing, bro?
All right, I'm good. How are you? So let's take a look. One of the very well performance this week that we've been seeing, although we've seen a red for today. Yesterday for Indonesia, is the Nasdaq. So let's go through this. Like what we're looking at the Nasdaq and where is it going?
So we believe Nasdaq is moving in a bullish trend, especially after the Trumps won the elections, and everybody thinks that the technology will lead the market, and of course Nasdaq will get a positive impact for that. And we're looking at 22,300 as the next upside target price. The major support for this year, at least until the January 2025, is 20,300. So as long as the price is not goes lower than that, the bullish trend will remain strong over there.
All right, so we're looking at support at 20,342, but that's until January, and then we're still gonna see the bullish trend for the Nasdaq. And I just reported to Google. It looks like they had just found like a new quantum chip, so that's gonna raise for Google. Although I was wondering, like we seen the story yesterday. Nvidia is actually having a problem in China. Are we still gonna see continue in Nvidia, or how you see on that matter on that end?
Yeah, I think the Nvidia is not the only one, but now the Elon Musk stocks will lead the market, of course. You know, the catalyst, and then it's very positive. The fundamental of the tech, there's no problem at all in that sector. So I don't think that Nasdaq will have a problem, and then the bullish will very strong.
All right, so I have to bring you home. I have to talk about the JCI. So you have an astrology base. So before we talk about this, I want to just give a little disclaimers. So again, this is according to the astrology base. So again, if you want to do anything,
that's a statistic base. Okay, we put it on the neural network. So we'll be using the statistic. If you remember from the previous episode, I was talking about like this is like a short-term pain, and then after the Thanksgiving, we're looking for another bullish trend.
Yeah,
it means that the downside movement will be ended. So if we take a look to the chart that I made, that's several lines over there. Okay, that's a pictures of the statistic numbers that based on the 5 models that I combine all the planetaries into mathematics, then we can see that the new major reversal will be started at December 6th to 23rd December, which is now you already seen that the JCI is getting higher and higher, which is the model is working well. That will bring the JCI all the way up until end of March to April 2025. Then from that point you can start thinking about doing the profit taking. So this chart has been made on early December. If you can see the candlestick there is not even formed by the 6th December. So it's still empty. Then so this model I created like the end of November and then published it on the 1st December, and it's still valid until March 2024. So that's a benefit when we use the astrology model in our market.
Sorry, so let me make sure. So this is from December 6th to the 23rd on the box right here, and then we're seeing a trend, uptrend.
Correct. We're talking about the major bottom. Okay, the major bottom means the whole big correction from October will be ended starting from December 6th to 23rd. That will continue up all the way to March and April 2025.
And this is where we're going to take the profits right there. All right, great. So again, we're going to take a look at the candle and then like what we expected and support line. And
as you know, the astrology base is the macro view, and now I'm going to zoom it out. Zoom it back to the daily chart, and you can see this. This is the weekly chart actually, and then you can see the 8,100. Let's put 8150 as the main target price for 2025. So basically, we're on the right track. If you want to buy it now and then hold it, because a lot of stocks that got a severe crash since September, you know. And then this is the best time for you to start collecting, like the banking sectors, or maybe the big caps stocks that suffer from the major crash from September. Now this is the time because we're looking at 8,000 plus for 2025.
All right, so you're talking about Of course, finance sector. So how's it looking? Are we talking about the whole banking system right here is gonna looking at bullish trend also?
Yeah, I rather use the top-down analysis. I'm starting with the finance sector. We see the bullish divergence there, double bottom pattern, and it means that the target for I think 1500 will be achieved by 2025. So having said that, if the sector is going bullish, then you can see the stocks like BBRI, there will be this week will be, I believe that will be the last week of the downside movement, and then we're looking at 5,500, then 6,400.
All right, so I'm looking at BBR right now. So you're saying this week is going to be the last time it's gonna see a down, it's gonna bottom, and then it's gonna start going rally bullish.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's why you're now looking at 4,400 now BBR, right? And then even though there's a correction, that will be a minor, and then I believe the demand will come into the market and push the BRI higher and higher.
All right, great. So again, one of the stocks that people have been talking about in the country is Adaro's having a new one called ADI. So how is it?
ADI.
ADI, yeah. So how is it looking, and what's the look for so far?
Yeah, it's really hard to see because this is like a corporate finance game. And then if you can see every day they open like auto reject, but before that they drop like 40%. But if you see the corporate governance of the stocks, for the long run, Adaro will give you a better return. So for the short term, I don't know what to say, man, because it's dropped like 40% after the dividend. It's like a huge, massive dividend trap. And now it's become like auto reject all the way up. You know, what I can say is probably just buy on weakness. And for the Adaro, it gave you like a lot of gaps, like a big gaps on Adaro, right? And within 2 or 4 months, probably it's gonna climb slowly and close all the gap and back to the price before the dividends. That's what I can say for now. I don't know what's going on with these people.
All right. Again, so we were talking about IDAE, and then we also already talked about Adaro. One that we've been seeing a lot lately was actually Goto, which is they've been breaking. Yeah. So how is it looking, and like where we at, and like where is it going for Goto?
I think 3 weeks ago we already discussed about the Goto, and then now it's still on the right track. Goto is moving in a new bullish trend, and slowly it's going to 85 to 100. So it means that there will be no big bearish trend for the next 3-4 weeks. So for all the traders that love these stocks, they can start buying weakness as long as the price is not tumbled back below 60.
As long as it doesn't tumble back below 60s. I mean, it's already breaking 80 right now, so I don't know how much lower it can get at this point. But again, let's take a look at one of the companies that been making news. Unilever's, like they're selling their ice cream divisions, and then it looks like there's some breaking on this Unilever. How is it looking?
There was a problem with their financial performance, not really good. But if you see the price action, there was a gap in October. And then it was 2,300, and I believe the new bullish movement now is it is an accumulation. Okay, when the price is under accumulating process, I'm positive that the price is gonna climb back to 2,300. So now for short-term trader, as long as the price is not going lower than 1,800, you can start buying and then start taking your profit at 2,300. That's for Unilever. At least for the next 2 months, we're in the safe area.
All right, so you're here. You know, I have to ask this. How's the gold doing?
Gold. All right, gold is moving in a very sideways movement after the last non-farm payroll. It's gonna stay there until the 22nd of December, and then it will moving bullish. And my prediction, it's gonna make another all-time high by the first week of January. We're looking at 2,800, but for now, let me give you 2,720 for 1 week target price.
All right. Now, again, Bitcoin, sorry, broke the 100,000 levels, and then...
Yeah, the Astronacci target, we got a 114,000 and then 140,000. And the first 100,000 has been broken before. And then we're looking at 107,000 for the short-term target for Bitcoin. But the final game for next year will be 140,000. That's a very critical information for all traders and investors in Bitcoin.
All right.
Hopefully it's useful.
All right. Guma, thank you so much for sharing with us here on See Today.
Thank you, brother.
I'll see you again next time here on See Today, and have a good one.
See you.